The Sumerians used seals and amulets to protect against physical enemies and malevolent demons. These protective objects were often engraved with images of powerful gods like Enki and Shamash. Sumerians believed that these amulets warded off evil, sickness, and chaos. The use of seals and amulets reflects the Sumerian worldview, blending physical and spiritual defense. Sumerians used buried figurines at thresholds to invoke divine guardians. These figurines were believed to keep evil spirits at bay. Babylonian priests recited incantations written in cuneiform. Incantations were believed to bind and control spirits through the power of words. Declaring truth was considered a form of spiritual defense. Words held significant power in ancient Babylonian spiritual practices. Ancient Egyptians believed in Heka, a divine magic woven into the fabric of the universe. Ignoring Heka made one vulnerable to unseen forces. Amulets, such as the Eye of Horus and the Scarab, were worn for protection and rebirth. The Eye of Horus amulet provided protection against evil. Ma'at, truth, balance, and justice was considered the greatest shield. Living in harmony with Ma'at was essential for protection from spiritual and worldly dangers in ancient Egypt. Egyptians believed alignment with universal order shielded them from chaos and harm. Moral and ethical living were considered crucial for maintaining this alignment. Ma'at represented truth, justice, and cosmic balance. Disrupting Ma'at was believed to invite chaos and misfortune. Adherence to Ma'at ensured a stable and prosperous life in ancient Egyptian society. The Hebrew people believed protection stemmed from a covenant with God, not physical objects. Psalms emphasize God as a refuge and fortress, offering spiritual security. Prayer, fasting, and obedience were seen as creating a spiritual hedge around the soul. This hedge provided a spiritual defense against worldly adversities and temptations. The covenant with God ensured protection through spiritual practices and devotion. The Shema is a daily declaration of faith. The Shema served as a constant reminder of divine covering. Hebrews believed faith acted as a wall of fire around the believer. Righteousness also acted as a wall of fire around the believer. Faith and righteousness underscored the protective power of devotion. Devotion and moral integrity provided a sense of security. Ancient Indian sages perceived the universe as vibrating with sound, not merely noise. Sound was regarded as divine energy, a fundamental force shaping reality. Mantras, sacred syllables, were created to harness this protective energy. Chanting mantras generates protective force, influencing the surrounding environment. The chanting of Om aligns the individual with the universal heartbeat of creation. This alignment fosters harmony and balance within the individual and the cosmos. Meditation, yoga, and purity practices cultivate an inner shield. A clear mind prevents the spirit from being broken. Awakening from ignorance provides the greatest protection. Inner strength is built through disciplined mental and physical practices. Spiritual resilience arises from mental clarity and enlightenment. The path to inner peace involves purifying the mind and body. In ancient China, Taoists perceived life as a flow of energy, known as qi. Balanced qi was believed to ensure the safety and well-being of the soul. Tai Chi was practiced to harmonize with the Tao, the fundamental principle of the universe. Breathing exercises and meditation were used to cultivate and balance qi. Protective talismans, inscribed with sacred calligraphy, were used to invoke divine protection against malevolent spirits. These talismans served as a symbolic barrier, calling upon celestial forces to repel negative influences. Taoist teachings emphasize that aligning with the Tao provides access to divine protection. Harmony with nature was considered essential for maintaining balance and receiving spiritual safeguarding. By living in accordance with the Tao, individuals could stand within the current of divine protection. In ancient Greek philosophy, protection was fundamentally linked to wisdom and moral alignment. Plato believed that aligning oneself with the good served as a shield, guarding the soul against corruption. Socrates posited the existence of a daimonion, a guiding spirit that provided warnings to avert harm. The daimonion was believed to communicate through inner warnings, guiding individuals away from potential dangers. In ancient Rome, each person was believed to have a genius, a divine guardian assigned at birth. Families prayed to household gods, believing unseen protectors watched over their homes. Virtuous living was emphasized as a means to invite divine guardianship. The genius served as a divine protector, guiding individuals throughout their lives. Across the Americas, Africa, and Oceania, indigenous peoples possessed deep knowledge of the spirit world. Shamans invoked animal spirits as protectors. Feathers became sacred tools. Stones became sacred tools. Drums became sacred tools. These tools facilitated connection with the spiritual realm. Smoke and fire were employed to cleanse and dispel unseen darkness. Protection is achieved through connection to the earth, ancestors, and spirit, not through isolation. Walking in respect ensures safety. Reverence for nature is essential. Ancestral wisdom provides guidance and security. During the Middle Ages, monks engaged in spiritual battle through prayer and discipline. The sign of the cross was a key element in spiritual practice. Holy water was used as a shield of light. Sacred chants served as a form of spiritual defense. Mystics believed that a heart in union with the divine becomes spiritually untouchable. Spiritual protection is achieved through union with the light, not through fear of darkness. Love and faith are considered the ultimate defenses against spiritual adversity. Union with the light emphasizes the power of love and faith as ultimate defenses.